What's up, you guys? It's Glenn by Am here, and today's video is going to be on the recap of the new Love and Hip Hop Atlanta show. So Atlanta is my shit. I really don't like New York, so I never really kept up with it. So that's the reason why I didn't do these. But for this season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I will definitely be covering it. I'm going to be starting to do my makeup because I need to get ready for work. So you guys get comfortable. This might be like a good 45 minutes. Just so you know, let me move my camera real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the video and I'm gonna start, doing my makeup or whatever. So if I don't tell you what I'm using, it's gonna be in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. And then also, let me pause and stop. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so by hitting the red button, and then make sure you hit the bell, which means you're gonna get an alert as to when I have new videos up. Okay, and then also, you guys can see my new videos too. You know, I post them on my Instagram, glam_by_am_. And I'm starting out with the L'OR primer, and then I'm going to be filling in my brows. I just got my brows done, so they've been looking snatched lately. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the episode. So, oh my god, y'all, Love and Hip Hop is back. Your girl Jocelyn is pregnant. Okay, so the scene started out basically with Jocelyn in the pool, and she was taking her little maternity pictures, okay, looking like Beyonce, a fake Beyonce, I should say. But I love me some Jocelyn. That is my boo, the fucking baddest punta. And yeah, so she was in the pool taking pictures, and she was talking about how she basically hasn't seen Stevie J since last season, when she basically told him that she was pregnant. So she's in the pool taking pictures, yada yada yada, and then it cuts to Stevie working out at the gym. Alright, so basically they're both just kind of reflecting on like last episode, when they haven't seen each other, this, that, and the third. So Jocelyn is 6 months pregnant, and she's having a girl. So I know that the girl's going to be pretty. I'm not even worried about that. She's probably going to come out looking like Stevie. Just like Mimi's little girl. I forgot her name. So yeah. So then basically, Stevie J gets served. Because basically, you know how Jocelyn is. Like, she's like, he's going to be paying for everything, this, that, and the third. And so, this is like her get back to Stevie. He done put her through so much, and this is like her get back. And I don't understand why some females try to use kids as a way to put leverage on a man, but that's messed up. I really don't approve of that. So yeah, whatever. All right. So then basically, after that, Stevie J gets served by Jocelyn, and so basically, that's how their whole drama starts. So the next scene starts, Jock, and young Jock is in the fucking mountains somewhere, wherever he lives, with his crazy ass. I swear that perm done fried some of his brain cells. But he's with a bunch of llamas, and he says that this is his new property or whatever, this, then the third. So he's just over there with his llamas, being a country boy. And then Carly Brad walks up. So basically the whole scene is like talking about how Jock called Carly, because he talking about he missed her and shit after all the shit that happened last season. And the only thing that I could think of was him in that scene when he was talking about the pimento cheese when he was in the club or whatever. And so, of course, that shit came up. They did a flashback to that, and that joint had me cracking up laughing, because I was literally just thinking about that whole scene when the two of them were at his property or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, Carly's such a hoe. But anyway, so her and Jock are perfect together because they're both hoes. So they do a little flashback to, what happened with him and, I call her Miss Piggy, but what's that girl's name? The girl that he was with. You know who I'm talking about. How the two of them were fighting at the house and all of that stuff. And then him and the pimento cheese comment in the club and shit. So yeah, so basically, like, Carly's at the ranch with him, and basically she's saying that, oh, he called me, he said he missed me, and I couldn't resist, so here I am or whatever. So she gets there, and she's like, what are we or whatever. So after all of that conversation, basically Carly, she's like, he ain't getting none of this until he apologizes to me for all the shit he put me through last season, yada yada yada. So basically, like, she wants him, oh my gosh, to be in her sex book. She says that she's making a sex book, and she wants Jock to pose for the sex book. And Jock was like, what the fuck you mean pose for a sex book? So basically, she said that she has like stories of young Jock or whatever, and she wants to like talk about the sexcapades, quote unquote, that they had together. Oh yeah, you know, Carly, she's always out for something, of course, always trying to get somebody to do something for her. So I don't see them getting too far in the season, but we'll see what happens. Anything else about that scene that I want to really touch on? Oh yeah, so they made the bet. So Carly was like, you know, if I win, then I get the photo shoot or whatever. And he's like, if he wins, and he wants her to be naked in the forest doing some shit. I don't remember. So basically, like, you know, they made a bet with each other that, you know, each other wouldn't fold or whatever and be sexually involved with each other, this, that, and the third, whatever. So we know they're going to end up fucking again, of course. Alright, so after that, Carly's just like, you know, basically she wants an apology, so that's, you know, what she's out for, and in her book. And then, you know, he basically said in the beginning that he wants to smash again. Alright, so we already know. So scene 3 starts, Mimi, Tammy, and Rashida all get up, and I think that they were, where were they? They were at some like little bar event type of thing or whatever, some club, some shit, who knows, but that's where they were. Ariane was there as well. All the ladies looked cute. I think everyone for the most part looked cute. And then of course Mimi and her shenanigans, she was there with her little friend who is obviously, you know, gay. And so we did confirm that Mimi's still, you know, in the lady pond, quote unquote. So basically, everyone's just like talking about their situation, and that's how Mimi was talking about her being gay. But basically, Tammy was there. Tammy said that her and Wok aren't together, and Tammy has her own place, and she said she's doing her. Rashida said that it's problems going on in the household. Kirk is complaining about how she mothers Carter and juggles her career, which, bitch, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, because these men always want us to be extra when we got our own thing going on too. And it's all about teamwork, you know? So basically, also in that scene, they were talking about Jocelyn's, I can't even think, they're talking about Jocelyn's masquerade, her little masquerade ball. Back to Jocelyn's masquerade. So basically they was throwing shade at Jocelyn, talking about, oh, she ain't got no friends, who's gonna come to the party, yada yada yada. And everyone was basically like saying that they're not going. So then it gets to Mimi, and basically that's when we meet Melissa, or DJ M. She's supposed to be like this big gay promoter within Atlanta. So we meet her, and basically we learn that she has connections between all the females, or some type of way. She basically knows Rashida and Kurt from back in the day, so she's known them forever. And then she doesn't really know Tammy like that, but they made the cold comment about how Walker was talking last season about the gay person. I forgot who it was, some gay chick, whatever, Mimi's people, I don't. Jock basically was like, you know, I forgot that my friend was on the way after all of this shit. So basically Kirk is on the way to the party, alright? So Melissa's like, alright, come on, you know, you need to come on, let's go, let's go. So in walks Kirk or whatever. I mean, that was after, excuse me. So in walks Kirk or whatever. Alright, so bet. So Kirk walks over, and, you know, Jock is like, you know, like, said that he paged them, and it was 911, and when he came in, he was like, you know, what's going on? What the fuck did I walk into? This, that, and the third. And Jock was like, you know, do you know somebody named Jasmine? And Kirk was looking like, no. And he was like, you know, this girl is here saying that you got her pregnant, yada yada yada. Come to find out, you know, then that's when we really find out about the Fed time and shit with old buddy. I forgot his name. I wrote it down in my notes. It's somewhere. But yeah, anyway, so everyone's like, yeah, you know, he's bad news, yada yada yada. And she basically, Jasmine, in the middle of the conversation, damn, I'm tripping. Okay, so basically, Carly is over there, like, pressing, you know, trying to press him out or whatever. And then Melissa comes over and she's like, all right, Carly, come on, it's time for you to go. You know, Melissa gets upset with Jock because Jock is, like, yelling at Carly. And Carly's like, no, this has to do with my friend. It ain't got nothing to do with you, Jock. This, that, and the third. So Jock is like, you know, I'm trying to talk to my homeboy and find out what's going on. You know, so basically Melissa gets Carly to walk away. All right, so after Carly walks away, you know, Jock is like, you know, do you know somebody named Jasmine? She's saying that you got her pregnant. And Kirk's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And Kirk's body language was, like, real telling at that moment in time, because I was just like, you know, why are you nonchalantly, like, not nonchalantly, but he was just, you know, acting like something was up. Like, you know, if you get pregnant by somebody, you know, and then that person denies it, like, what? It's just crazy to me that Kirk can sit up there and basically lie, because we can tell, like, something's going on. Anyway, so the girl walks over Jasmine, and Jasmine is basically like, Kirk, you don't know me, you don't know who I am. And Kirk is looking at her like, yeah, bitch, I know who you are, but this is fucking crazy. Like, why are we doing this right here, right now? And then she admits that, you know, in her little one-on-one, that maybe the club may not have been the perfect time, or I mean, a party may not have been the perfect time, but, you know, what time is perfect, and that's absolutely true. Like, there is no perfect time for cheating on your wife and having a baby with a stripper. But anyway, so basically, after all of that shit, Kirk ends up leaving. He basically denies that, you know, he doesn't know her and that he didn't have no baby by her. So basically, he's trying to leave to get to Rashida because he don't want Carly to go and tell her, because he already know that Carly is on it. She's ready to fucking spill the tea to her girl. All right. So after that scene, I got my little notes up here, y'all. So scene 6 basically starts with Mimi and Carly and Melissa were all at the bar together. And basically, you know, Carly is spilling the tea. She's going over the story as to what happened. And Mimi, you know, confirms about Rodney. That's his name, Rodney. Basically was saying, oh, you know, Rodney, he's bad news. He messed up my credit. He got me sent to jail. This, that, and the third. And so I'm sitting here like, dang, like, this dude is ruthless. Like, who was this man that Mimi was messing with, man? I swear, Mimi, she know how to pick him good, y'all, don't she? So basically, they're just talking about the whole situation about what happened at the club. And basically, like, everyone is just tripping. Mimi just can't believe it. She's like in disbelief. And like Carly was sitting there like, you know, Kirk, he didn't deny it. Like, you know, basically, like, if someone was accusing you of having a baby with somebody else and you didn't, like, you would be like, man, I ain't the baby father. Like, you'd be going ballistic. But, you know, Kirk, he was just real cool and nonchalant about it. All right, so basically, like, Carly said that she thinks something is up. Of course, Carly, yes, you're right. And, you know, she wants to get to the bottom. She wants to get to the bottom of the situation. I need some answers, honey, and I need them quickly, because based on the season, like, review, when they do, like, the little, you know, trailer or whatever, like, you know, I think that something bad is going to happen, but, you know, I'm ready to, like, see how everything is going to play out. So, I did on my eyes. This is the Selena. This is the No Me Quedamas shadow. I'm just doing, like, a quick look today because I need to make a move before I go to work. All right, so after that whole scene or whatever, basically, they're just like, you know, the story is half-assed. You know, Kurt needs to come clean. Something's going on. Okay, yes, we already know that. All right, so moving on to scene 8. Tommy is at the jail. Oh, wait, hold on, y'all. I forgot the whole fucking scene. Okay, y'all, so after the bar scene, Kirk gets home or whatever, and basically he walks in, and Rashida's in the kitchen, and she's at the faucet or whatever, at the sink. Excuse me. And then Kirk walks in, and he's like, you know, hey, or whatever, and, you know, he's acting all down and shit, and so Rashida's looking at him like, you know, what the fuck is wrong with Kurt or whatever. So basically, he starts explaining what happened at the party, and, you know, how this girl, Jasmine, and at first he tried to act like he didn't know who Jasmine was, or what her name was, I should say. And, you know, Rashida's looking at Kirk like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what have you done now? Basically. What have you done now, Kirk? Okay? So then basically, Kurt starts telling the story, all half-assed, of course, giving half-assed answers, not being truthful, not looking at Rashida. So we can definitely tell, like, something is going on. Rashida also knows, too. So Rashida's like, you know, if this is all true, then, you know, you have a problem. And then she corrected and said, you know, we have a problem. So basically, Kurt is looking at her, like, as the scene closes out, like, yeah, basically we have a problem. I mean, Kirk was just really giving a really half-assed story. He wasn't being truthful with Rashida. Something happened between him and Jasmine. She's a stripper. He admitted that he met her at the strip club. So Rashida already knows, you know, that he met her at the strip club, which is crazy to me, but whatever. You know, there's a lot of strip clubs in Atlanta, so, you know, niggas go to fucking strip clubs. So basically, Rashida's like, you know, in her one-on-one, she's like, I'm going to figure out what the fuck is going on. She's like, until then, nothing happened. You know, she's trying to basically brush the shit off, all right? So, scene 8, basically, Tommy is walking up to the jail. She's with Stevie J. And for my eyes, for this final shadow that I'm going to use, and then I'm going to do a wing liner, I'm using the Make Up Forever palette. This is the Palette 15 Artist Shadow Palette. And yeah, this is what it looks like, okay? I'm going to be using this color on my lid. So basically, Tommy basically just said that the police didn't even want to talk to Stevie. They took her in handcuffs, and they took her to the back. So Stevie, you know, he's all like worried about what's about to happen. And Tommy's just saying, you know, you act like I've never been down this road before. I'm going to make sure my kids are good. And, you know, I'm going to handle my shit like a G. Alright. So, last scene of this episode was Jocelyn and Stevie J meeting up. And basically, Stevie J comes in later after Jocelyn, like in the clip or whatever. We can tell that this is staged. Clearly, they're just not meeting up no randomly. You know how they do with their little meetup sessions or whatever. And this is the first time that they have seen each other since Jocelyn said that she was pregnant, which is crazy to me. It's been like 6 months, maybe, or so, a little bit less, which is crazy to me. But, you know, they're probably traveling, whatever, back and forth. Atlanta is a pretty big place. And Stevie J is probably just trying to avoid the baddest punta, because she's about to get in his ass, and she always got something up her sleeve, I swear. So basically, the scene kind of just closes out. Well, actually, the whole entire episode closes out, and we're gonna see what happens next time. And Stevie J just basically says, you know, what's up, and yeah, the episode ends. The one thing I can't wait to see, y'all, is my girl Mimi. She is from DC. Well, not DC, but she is from Maryland, in the DMV area. And, you know, I am too. So I'm really excited to see Mimi on that jump. If y'all don't know who Mimi is, please make sure you check out her Instagram. I'm going to link her information below. She's like this wild and crazy Asian chick. I love her. She does nails. Well, she did nails in the area. She does do nails as well in Atlanta. So that's one thing that I cannot wait to see this season, is her crazy ass. It's going to be so funny. I'm going to finish up my makeup, y'all. And I'll probably just leave it on speed. But Let me know how y'all felt about the first episode, please. I know I probably left out some stuff. Like, this is the first time I'm doing, like, a season recap. So I'll probably get better as the season goes on. And as I do more of these, I know I may have been all over the place. But this is my first one, like I said. So bear with me, y'all. I appreciate it. And, yeah, I'm going to finish up my makeup and then get my ass out to work. I will see you all in the next one. Bye. So, I'm going to just finish up my makeup. So, I'm just speeding the video up. But I just want to touch on some things. For whatever reason, my camera just cut out a lot of clips. Specifically with the masquerade party, which was hilarious. But I just want to touch on the fact that that when Jasmine made the accusation to Young Jock about Kirk and to Carly when they were over there and Melissa, I just wanted to side piece note that Young Dro's face was hilarious. Young Dro and Kirk are really good friends as well. You know, they all in the A. They all pretty much, now I want to say run the same clique, but, you know, in the music industry, you kind of know everybody within the circle. And so Young Dro's face was hilarious. Like, he was literally, like, floored at the fact, like, you know, that it's Rashida. And, like, Rashida, everybody know who Rashida is. Like, everybody in Atlanta know that Rashida and freaking Kirk are together. They are married. They've been married since forever. So, I just wanted to touch on that. Obviously, like, this situation is definitely going to be unfolding. I know Rashida is going to be all up in it. She's going to be investigating, putting on her, you know, Inspector Gadget gear, which I would, honey, too. I'd be all on it. And I cannot wait to see Carly spill the tea to her to see exactly what Carly's going to say. There's just, like, so much going on in this first episode. I just could not believe all of the drama that Mona just let go, like, off rip. So we all know that this season is going to be filled with extra messy ass drama just based off of the very, 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 very first episode, which is crazy to me. I also just wanted to point out that your girl Tommy is all over the place. Her being a Gemini, she's very emotional. She's crying, she's angry, she's smiling, she's everything. So she's going to be one to watch this season as well. And the story on her is definitely going to unfold. Hopefully she doesn't have to do too much jail time. But honey, when you threaten to kill anybody in this world, you will definitely suffer and have to pay the consequences. So we shall see what goes on with Tommy and her shenanigans and her just trying to reel Stevie into it. I know she's definitely going to try and get Stevie to stand up for her and to really vouch for her as far as her personality is concerned. But when you and your uncle, quote unquote, Stevie are up against the baddest punta, it's no way that y'all are gonna win. It's just no way. It's no way. So, yeah, you guys, I just wanted to come to you and let you all know that, you know, I didn't miss anything. It's just that my camera, for whatever reason, cut out a lot of clips, and I really, like, skipped out on probably 2 whole scenes in total. And hopefully next time, this will get better. Hopefully it'll get better next time, y'all. But, yeah, let me know if you guys watch the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you like New York better? Do you like Hollywood better? Do you want to see another city perhaps come to the Love and Hip Hop series? I would love to see like a different city, like maybe DC or Miami, Houston, like somewhere that we would just, you know, we would never ever really think to do a reality TV show at. All right, you guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Here's my final look. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.